weeks ago, we were lucky enough to see Silver Aviation have their first Pilatus PC-24 delivered. We caught it live at Manchester Airport, and we were fortunate enough to get invited to have a look on board. We then had another opportunity where we can get on board on a flight, and here we are at Palma De Mallorca on our way back home to Manchester on board the PC-24.
Our journey started at the Mallorca Premium Terminal here at Palma. Here, we simply walked in, gave our names in at the desk, and they directed us to the lounge area, where hot drinks, beverages, and snacks were all in the house. The lounge area was really nice, very quiet, and even had a shower facility in the toilets. After a very quick pass through a small security terminal, we were jumping in the back of an executive ride and driven across a very busy apron to our plane.
Hello.
Hello.
Just after being greeted by one of our pilots for today, Elliot, we boarded the plane and sat down for a short safety demo. It only felt like a minute had passed and we were already on our way. It was a couple of minutes to taxi across the airfield to the departure runway. The aircraft has super big windows though, so the views were spectacular, and you could even see up in the flight deck, so you could watch the pilots hard at work getting this aircraft up in the air. And wow, what an incredible departure this was. The power in the aircraft was unreal, and the views, just have a look for yourself.
I've moved to the back, and it means I can get a view of the engine there as well, which is quite cool. Nice long cabin, you can walk through there. Sam's up there in row 2A, and I'm back here in 4B, so I've chosen a window seat. So Sam, they're all window seats, they're all aisle seats. We're up in the cruise, and that means you can recline your seats officially. And as Sam has found out, you can swivel them, which is great if you've got people opposite you. Not needed today though. And as Sam has figured out, you can fully recline as well. So it's this lever here at the back, I believe. You pull it, you lean back. Oh, that's easy. Oh wow.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
It gets you by surprise.
That's comfy.
Oh, I'm here for that.
I was saying to Martin on the last video, well, I think I said it off camera, I want these chairs in my living room because they're so comfy. Yeah. Just see an aircraft flying past over there, just in the middle of the frame. I think we're over mainland Spain now as well. That could be, I think that's Barcelona out the window.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah. So we are cruising now here on the Pilatus PC-24. We've just flown over Spain, over the Pyrenees. Surprisingly, no turbulence. I know sometimes when you're flying over there it can get a bit bumpy. This has been super smooth. Now, how does this compare to a regular airliner? That's the main question here. First of all, you know, the getting on board, it was very quick. There's no big long walks across the terminal, no big security queues, no long check-in queues either. The whole process was super fluid. All the staff were excellent, amazing. We got welcomed in by Elliot, who's one of the senior first officers, who was on our flight today. We also have the captain as well. While Elliot was welcoming us in, showing us around, taking our bags in for us, you could see the captain was in there as well, getting the aircraft ready, talking on the radios. The whole process was super quick, super seamless. Got on board, and Elliot gave us the safety demo. So all that happened very, very quickly, and before you know it, very, very quickly indeed, no waiting around, we were pushing back, taxiing across Palma de Mallorca, and ready to go.
It felt felt like between pushback and actually jetting off was no time. And I used the words jetting off because this thing is a little pocket rocket. You just instantly push back into the sea, pulled up. It felt like we just flew out of there. It was almost a NASA experience. It was amazing.
So they've just brought out the food for today's flight, and as you can see, there's a couple of sandwiches here, a bit of fruit, and also a bottle of champagne as well. Awesome. I believe there is different catering options that they offer on these flights as well. Folks over at Silver Aviation are just throwing in these, which look great, and also, of course, the bottle of champagne, which I'm very excited to open. How classy. Hey.
I still jumped.
Now, behind me, we've got a beautiful sunset to enjoy as well. What a bonus. Thoughts on the food?
Fresh, very fresh, you can tell that.
It was nice, that.
It was nice. Yeah, just delicious. 10 out of 10.
Champagne?
Don't mind if I do.
Just got the light of the sunset here, so beautiful. So after that meal, I need to go to the bathroom. So this plane actually has a bathroom up front. Let's go check it out. Front of the aircraft, there is this little galley, which is where the stairs are, of course. But also you've got here the bathroom. Now, a lot of people asked in the last video, how does it work? Well, I'll show you. This here pops out, and then here you've got the doors to the galley, which you can just close, I believe, with a button press, just like that. And then with a press of a button, you can see this is the toilet. Now I'm going to have to jump cut for this bit. Stand by. Right, I've just finished using the bathroom, and I can tell you that was really quiet. You know how usually airline toilets are super loud? That was quiet. We've also got sink and hand towels there as well. Soaps. Yeah. Decent. Oh, just in time for the sunset. Wow, that's a beautiful sunset right there. Something else I value in a good airliner is a quiet cabin. Here in a PC-24, it's pretty quiet. You can just about hear the engines, and it's strange because you can't hear them directionally at the back, because they are at the back of the aircraft. But I compare this to quite a quiet airliner, all in all. And I just had a little chat with the pilots up front as well, and they invited me to go and have a look at the flight deck, got some footage as well. It's so surreal being up in a flight deck, but this reminds me of like a bit of a bygone era really, where people could go up in the flight deck and have tours back in the day. Of course that's all changed now, but here on a private jet, the dynamic's a little bit different, and the pilots, they might let you in, they might let you have a look, and like I said, they're the ones doing a lot of the interaction, they're hosting you, they're looking after you, they're doing a safety briefing, and you really get to know the pilots, and they're all really, really friendly here. Now, of course, you can book directly with Silver Aviation. You can inquire about different flights, get some prices together. They're on social media, they have a website. I'll put the link in the description if you're just curious, maybe want to give them a follow as well. And they often do advertise not only the routes, but also empty legs. So sometimes if some passengers want to fly to a certain destination, the plane will usually turn around, come back to its home in Manchester, empty. Now that means obviously there's empty seats, so they might offer that at a reduced rate. So keep an eye on their social medias, because sometimes you get some proper bargains. You can fly one of these, one of the PC-12s, for a really good price. Right, we had the sunset about 15-20 minutes ago, something like that, maybe half an hour ago, and we are now on approach. So we're going to dim all the lights, make it nice and dark in here, so we can really enjoy them night views. To be fair, for Manchester, it doesn't look too cloudy as well. So we might be in luck here for a gorgeous arrival. We have landed. What a silky landing that was. That was silky.
I have never experienced anything like that in my life. That was flying.
Loved it. What an experience that was. What an unbelievable experience.
The guys for the ground crew, they've got a nice surprise. They've just taken the baggage cart to the back. There's no suitcases. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, Signature Aviation, what do you think?
Oh, it's so cute. I love it.
It's nice, isn't it?
Very clean, very clean.
That was an unbelievable experience. Wow, I just can't. It didn't feel real.
No.
It didn't feel like a flight for a start. It felt too comfy. It felt too quiet, too calm, too relaxed. It was next level. Thank you, Silver Aviation, for helping us get on board. And what an unbelievable aircraft the PC-24 is. That was next level.
It's just a stunning aircraft, and I hope it many more happy flights, because it might have just become one of my favourite aircraft to fly on ever.
Thank you, Mike, from Silver Aviation as well, for your help in getting this sorted. And from Sam and I, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Bye-bye.